Hey everyone, it's Avery here with the Comic Scholars, where comic books and comic book movies is all we do. Today I'm just going to be doing a brief trailer reaction. We're just going to watch this final trailer that was released from Fox on the X-Men Apocalyspe. I'm very excited for it. It's coming out May 27th. That's not too far away. So we're going to look at it and then we'll talk about it right after we're done. Let's check it out. Xavier's school.
The world is better.
So he's in his wheelchair.
Just because there's not a war doesn't mean there's peace. He's coming.
That means he has his psychic powers. If he's walking, he ain't got it, remember?
Some call him Apocalypse.
Okay, Egypt, right?
He was some kind of god. For thousands of years, he's been amassing mutants to take their powers.
Who is she?
He always had 4 followers.
Like the 4 horsemen.
Like the 4 horsemen.
Don't join them. Whatever it is you think you saw in me, I buried it with my family. Together, we will cleanse the earth.
Everything they've built will fall! And from the ashes of their world, we'll build a better one!
You guys, he has a Charles Darwin mindset. The strongest survives and the weakest will perish. That's what it's all about.
They took him. Raven, the world needs the X-Men.
I'm not a hero.
Students look up to you.
If I'm going to teach your kids something, I'm going to teach them how to fight. Follow
Nightcrawler.
me.
To her. I'm not afraid of him. Magneto, he's my father.
What?
Magneto.
No, I know.
I like how they said that.
Not all of us can control our powers.
Then don't.
We got a young Storm.
Apocalypse means to destroy this world. It's all of us against a god. And the most powerful beings on
Archangel.
earth.
Psylocke. Alright. She looks just like her.
Forget everything you think you know.
Dude, Jubilee with the
None
1980s
of that
outfit.
matters. You're not students anymore.
We'll take everything from them.
You're X-Men.
Look at Jean. Gosh. What powers does he got?
Well, you've been busy.
We had a little help.
Okay, so Wolverine's in this movie right before his last one, and they better do Old Man Logan.
Everything
Wow. What do you guys think? I like it. I'm excited for it. May 27th can't get here fast enough. I like it for all of the biblical references that I find in this trailer. For one, we all know that Apocalypse, he's based out of Egypt. His name is Insabaner. And that scene where she's saying, or maybe the Bible got it from him, talking about the 4 horsemen, which they really get that from Revelation 6:1, I believe, up until verse 11. But Hollywood has always used the Bible as source material. It's always something good to go with, and you just take it from there. Second, that scene where it seems like Apocalypse is using this kind of entity to take over the men in Egypt, where they just fell out. That reminds me a lot of when Moses was trying to free the Israelites from Pharaoh in Egypt, saying that if you take the blood of the lamb, put it on the post, and the angel of death would pass over and not take out your firstborn. And those who didn't have it on their door, well, they lost their firstborn. They lost their child. So that comes from it too as well. I like how we see how Apocalypse is getting his powers, because that is very important. We see him in the pyramid. He's on the table and it rises up, and some kind of power is entering into his body, and that's what giving him his many abilities, like being able to metamorph and change his size and do all that. That power comes from the Celestials, and once again, that is another hint that Fox may be doing a contractual agreement with Marvel, because to use the Celestials, I mean, we saw that mentioned in Guardians of the Galaxy, which is a Marvel property. And we also seen in the movie Deadpool, where the last battle scene that Deadpool was fighting to get his girlfriend back, it was on a helicarrier. And I don't know how that helicarrier got there in the world of Fox, but it's certainly not tied in with what happened with the Avengers or anything that has to do with Marvel. So I really do think that in the future that some of the properties that Fox have is gonna have a deal with their characters with Marvel, just like what Sony did with Spider-Man. Fantastic Four was a fail, and not many people like X-Men. They want to see it all under one roof. I do. I know y'all do. So I think it's coming. It's gonna happen. And another hint is basically the Inhumans. They dropped that. I mean, it's not completely dropped, but there's going to be another release date. So I really think they're gonna usher in the X-Men and still also have the Inhumans in this same Marvel universe, the 616 universe. We got a young Storm, we got a young Jubilee, we got a young Psylocke, we got a young Quicksilver. Quicksilver mentioning his father as Magneto. If they bring over the X-Men characters from Fox to Marvel, they got to completely wipe everything that happened under Bryan Singer under the rug. Because look what happened with Quicksilver under Marvel for Age of Ultron. He died as well, but their origin for their powers came from one of the gems that powers the Infinity Gauntlet that Thanos is working to get. They call it the Age of Miracles. But in Fox, it's pretty much the truth from the comic adaptation, which is basically Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, brothers and sisters, children of Magneto. I like how they mentioned that, so that if they do bring them over, they can just start from there. They don't have to try to do away with the Age of Miracles, because they're going to have many other different phases and have that opportunity to clear that up. So that's another big thing I'm excited for. Bryan Singer, hats off to you. You did a good job with First Class, Days of Future Past, and now X-Men Apocalypse. I hope he stays on as a producer with Marvel, and he's probably going to do some other good superhero movies, but this trailer was pretty solid. I'm pretty excited for the movie to come out. I'm definitely going to get it on Blu-ray. I know there's not going to be, I'm not sure if there's going to be an extended version of this for Blu-ray and a separate for theatrical in the theaters. I think it's just going to be theatrical, and Blu-ray is going to be theatrical too. So, with that being said, like, share, subscribe, leave some comments on what you guys think about this movie coming out. Are you excited for it? Do you think there's going to be a contractual agreement between the characters rolling over into Marvel? I think so, with all the Easter eggs we've seen in Fox. Fantastic Four failed. They're not going to do another one, and they took Gambit off the list as well too. So it just seems like a lot of stuff is happening. Basically what the comic book fans want is going to happen, because we will pay money to see these characters under one roof if they do it right. So anyway, I'm Avery. You will be seeing me and Isaiah do some more videos. Look out for some comic book reviews. Oh yeah, go pick up the Dark Side War. That came out already. Issue number 49. Superwoman. That's all I gotta say. Superwoman from Earth 2 of the Crime Syndicate. She just had her baby. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go pick up Justice League number 40 up to number 49. It's a really good read. Anyway, I'll see y'all later.